Welcome. Today is the 14th day of March, the most beautiful day in the world, my birthday. Thank you. 14th day of March. I am Jay. Welcome to English at Casa Medina. We're going to go ahead today and do some work in our pronunciation. So let's get started and get through this as quickly as possible, but with us retaining all this information. We're going to start with the pronunciation. We're working on the alphabet. Now, if you remember in the last videos, we had a dialogue. Let me get my marker here. We had a dialogue where Mario Benedetti, I didn't put his name up here, but the receptionist at the school was asking questions so that she could fill out the forms that the school needs so that they can take Mario into the school. Now, she says, if you remember, the receptionist says, "What's your name?" And Mario answers, Mario. We're going to put Mario right here because this isn't important. It's just a little quick review. Mario, right? Mario. And she says, "What's your last name?" Which we have two things, and I'm going to show this to you right now before I forget because I've been forgetting. Last name is the same as surname. Okay? Last name is the same as surname. Last name is American English, surname is British English. Okay? So we say, "What's your last name?" American. Or if you're in another country, they might say, "What's your surname?" Okay? And in this case, I've been focusing on American English. So the receptionist says, "What's your name?" He says, "Mario." And she says, "What's your last name?" Right? "What's your last name?" And he says, "Benedetti." Now here I drew a little face. You probably can't tell, but this is like a really big ear on that face. Because what's your name? Mario. What's your last name? Benedetti. And she either didn't understand, okay, or she doesn't know how to spell it. So the next question after "What's your last name?" and Mario says Benedetti, she says, "Do you remember? How do you spell it?" Right? So either she didn't listen well because of the sound or, cars passing by, or she doesn't know how to spell Benedetti and she wants to make sure because it's for the paperwork of the school. So this is why we're coming to do the sounds of the letters so that when someone says, "How do you spell it?" you can spell. Spelling is important. You need to spell your name. You need to spell your last name. You need to spell maybe the town that you live in, right? I live here in Celaya, and that sometimes gets mixed up with another city, which is called, I don't remember, but Celaya gets mixed up with another city here in Mexico. So spelling is important. A lot of times when you're on the phone, spelling, is either you need to know how something is spelled or the person on the other end needs to know how something is spelled. Okay? And you have to be able to spell it. So we're going to go through the letters, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and say the letters. All you have to do is listen, and then I'm going to pause, and then you repeat what you heard. Okay? We're going to work on the pronunciation. So, and if you know the letters, great, right? Actually, I'm getting out of camera again. If you know the letters, great. So, but we can always reinforce, right? Now, here, this is A, right? A. Repeat. Excellent. B. C. D. E. F. G. H, I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. One difference, another difference. Let me get my, here, let's get rid of this. Okay. I'm leaving this because we're going to talk about similar item. Z. So it's pronounced with the E sound. Remember from tree? So Z. Okay, so if you spell it, I would say Z, like B. Okay, but in British English, this is pronounced, if I'm not mistaken, it goes like this: Z. Z. Okay, so X, Y, Z. Okay, so remember the difference of this, just in case, you know, and remember the difference of surname also. Okay, Z and surname British, Z and last name American English. All right, listen. Now that we did that, we're going to listen again to these sounds because we're going to review them. And then you're going to repeat them along with the words. Okay? Why? Because practice makes perfect. So in the first one, I have a picture of train. And the sound is A. Train. A. Here I have a picture of a tree. And the sound is, and look, I forgot to put my long sounds. E. Okay? So here we have tree, and the sound is E. Let's move over here. Here we have a picture of an egg. Okay? An egg. And the sound is egg. Here we have a picture of a bike. And the sound is I. Here we have a picture of a phone. And the sound is O. Here we have a picture, not a good picture, but a picture of a boot. And the sound is ooh. Ooh. And here we have a picture of a car. And the sound here is R. All right. Repeat the sounds. Get used to them. Remember the symbols. Okay? Boot. Where's boot? And I didn't do that here either. Ooh, boot. I forgot those. Okay. What are you going to do for the first part of your homework? You're going to take these letters. Some of them I already put in their spaces. Take the letters and put them in the correct space. What's the correct space? Where is it? Here. Write the other letters of the alphabet in the correct columns. Okay, and then tomorrow we'll listen and we'll check. Okay? For example, we take A, which I already put here, and we check. Train. Is this it? A. Yes. That's why I put it here. Okay? Then we go to B. And B. Right? Is that like A? No. B. So it doesn't go with A. This is tree, B, tree. There it goes. And I put the letter B right here. So by the sound, you're going to take the letters and put them in the correct space. It's only a few letters because I already put most of them there for you. Okay? All right. Last. Here I want you to practice saying these abbreviations. Now, I have these because I think here in Mexico, okay, because I don't know how the grammar works here in Mexico, but I think it's a little different than in the United States because I hear a lot of students ask me, do you come from USA? And I'm like, what's USA? Right? In the United States, we don't do that. We don't make a sound or a word out of just letters that work as abbreviations. In the United States, we take the letters and say each letter. Okay? Like here, the electric company is called CFE, right? That's how we would say it in the United States, CFE. But you guys say CFE, right? In my country, we don't do that. We all the letters are capital. Remember that. All the letters are capital, and we just go by the letter. So I want you, like for example, we're going to go through these. This is a PC, which stands for personal computer, right? PC. We just say the letters, and we know that that's for personal computer. Okay, right? How are you today? I'm okay, thank you. Okay. Now, I'll explain okay later when we have more, or if we have time, or maybe in the classroom, because this takes a little more explanation, knowing why we say okay. Okay, but for now, all you need to know is the letters O and K, so it's okay. Okay. Here, UK. Okay. Here, USA. CD. VIP, you should know that one. VIP. MTV. DVD. FBI. BMW. So what I want you to do with this is I want you to practice saying them. If you have the time, if you can make a little video of 30 seconds so I can hear you say this, it would really help so I know if you're doing okay with your pronunciation. Okay, I can say, oh no, you know what? We need to change this sound more like this. Okay? If you want to. That's not, you can do this at home. You heard me say it, so all you have to do is repeat. But if you can make a little video and, and I can listen to it, then I can go ahead and critique it. Okay? Something else. You can just make the sound like an MP3, or if you make the video, I can actually watch your mouth, right? And I can tell what is wrong with the pronunciation. All right? If you're having a problem, most people are not going to have a problem. We know how to pronounce the letters, and we know how to pronounce these because they're letters. Okay? I guess that's it. I don't see anything else. So, for homework, put the letters in the correct spaces and practice, these abbreviations. Okay? That's it. So, I will see you tomorrow again, and we'll probably get into, I'm not sure, maybe a little speaking practice. We'll see. Okay? All right. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.